Hello, my divine kings and queens. I'm back to do another video, and today's message, what I'm going to be going over with you today is, first off, I want to come on here and I want to thank every single last one of you for booking sessions with me. I want to thank you for your feedback that you've been giving me, all your love and support. I truly appreciate you. Not even just the people who's been with me since the beginning, all my new members, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. And you already know, like, when I tell you that I'm your sister for life. What you see is what you get. I'm too real to be fake, okay? So I wanted to come on here and say that first before I get into anything. And so one of the reasons that I came on here and I needed to get back on here, I actually had a lot to do this week. And I just, like I said, now that I'm feeling better, you know, there's some things and messages that I've been sitting on. And one of those messages is, right now, I'm feeling that a lot of you guys and what you're going through right now, there are some of you who are losing hope in your situation. What I mean by you losing hope, it's not that God is not blessing you, but what's going on right now is in the manner that he's blessing you, it's causing you to lose out on a lot of people whom you thought would be there rocking with you and on your side. And I tell you all the time, it is when you get on this path and you get closer to God, you get higher and closer to fulfilling your mission and being on your purpose, and you dive deeper into your spirituality, you're going to lose people on this path because a lot of people are not going to resonate with you. There's a lot of people who are not going to be on your level mentally, spiritually. And so you're going to lose out on these people because they weren't meant to go with you to begin with, right? The whole purpose of being on this was losing out on people who wasn't meant for you or meant to be around you or go where God is trying to take you. And so in the midst of you going through these upheavals in your life and through these trials and these tribulations, you're losing hope because you're saying, I'm doing everything right. I'm holding on to God's hand, but I'm growing weary because of the enemies and the people that are going against me. But he's telling you this is an ongoing battle, but mark his words. You don't have to worry about who go up against you as long as he's walking with you. And so I came across this biblical scripture in Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. The reason why this kept coming to me was because, like I said, literally before I went to sleep, I just had to look that up. I had to look it up and I had to write it down. And I went to sleep and I prayed on it and I woke up today and I said, okay, somebody out there is going through some things and they're losing hope. Because for some of you, the messages resonate because God has already brought you out of these cycles and he's delivered you and now blessings are coming in. But for some of you, you still yet are learning lessons and you're still in these cycles. So you're hearing what God has for you. You're hearing that something big is coming, but you're not seeing it manifest in your life. And see, this is why he's saying, don't give up hope because I'm with you. And where you're weak, I will strengthen you. And where you are unable to move and complete something, I will help you. I will guide you. If you come to me and you ask me, I will give you the answer. Knock and the door shall be open. A lot of you guys are not having that willpower to get up every day and still believe even though you're not seeing. A lot of you are not having that faith to get up and take a leap. Some of you have to get out of your current situation so God can give you the blessing. Where you are right now, you think that it's the blessing, but it's keeping you stagnant. It's a hindrance. And see, oh my God, you're thinking that it's a blessing. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's clientele. I don't care what it is that came in your life. This is not meant to be long term. God is trying to move you to something bigger, to something greater in your life. And a lot of you guys are getting in your own way because you're trapped in your mind. You're trapped in your mind. You're trapped in your mind because you're not seeing. You're trapped in your mind because you want a certain outcome that you're not getting. You're trapped in your mind because you're losing hope. You're trapped in your mind because you want what you want and you don't understand that God will give it to you when it's the right time. Where you are right now is something that you have to give up. It's something that you have to back away from. And it's hard for you because It's hard. I'm going to say, and I'm going to resonate with you. I'm going to come on your level. I know that it's hard because a lot of you have kids. Some of you, you have kids, you have responsibilities. It could be backing away from a job. It could be getting out of your current living situation. It could be backing out of a relationship. But if you want what God has for you, you have to make sacrifices and you have to be obedient as unto him. Some people, like I said, you don't understand and you're growing weary because God is right there waiting to give it to you, but he has to wait until you do what he tells you to do and you make that step. You're not making the step. And so this is why he's telling you, do not fear. Wherever it is, and however he's trying to manifest and bring these blessings into your life, you're being fearful. You're fearing the unknown, because to fear the unknown and to step into the unknown means you have to relinquish full control and trust that God is going to do for you what he said he's going to do for you. But you don't understand. As soon as you make that step, the blessings is going to be an overflow of blessings. Right when you make that step, it's going to come in like a whirlwind because you did what he told you to do. You did what he told you to do. You moved when he told you to move. Some of you are listening, but you're not really taking heed to the message. You're not really listening. You're not taking heed to the warning. You're not listening to what it is that God is saying and how he's speaking to you. You're listening, but you're not taking it in. You're listening, you're reading, but you're not applying it to your life. Likewise, it's like you're losing hope because you're not believing and trusting in him. And this is why he's saying, do not fear, for I'm with you. All you have to do is take that leap. You may have a situation where you got to leave an apartment. And as soon as you leave that apartment situation, wherever it is that you are, God will bless you with a house. As soon as you sit here and you back up from that job, God will give you an overflow of whatever it is that you need to support and grow your business. Maybe he's trying to lead you to be more independent. Or maybe he's trying to lead you and put you in a better situation financially. But whatever it is, you were keeping yourself stuck. Because you've been let down so many times in the past, it's hard for you to relinquish control. But see, when it comes to God, you ain't gonna have no choice, because if you want whatever it is that you want and you praying to him for, he has his demands as well. That's how this go. If you ask him for something and you think that it's not gonna come with a share of sacrifices, you are fooling yourself. It takes sacrifices to be on this path. It takes great willpower to ask him for help, to ask him for strength where you're weak, to ask him for the answers that you do not have for yourself because you're so used to finding everything and doing everything on your own and making it happen. It's hard for you to just back up and let somebody just take in, comfort you, and take you to where you need to be. It's hard for you to let someone else look after you. It's hard for you to let someone else make the moves for you. But if you say that you believe and you know that you're a child of God, then you know that at the end of the day, that's something that you have to work on, because what you're asking him for, he's trying to give it to you. But you're fearing the unknown, and it's stopping you from taking that leap of faith, because you don't know what's going to happen once you make that choice. But I'm telling you what's going to happen. He's always been there with you, and exactly what you've asked him for, he's going to give it to you, and he's going to uphold you. He's never going to let his enemies have their way with you. So you have to stop fearing. You have to stop giving in to your current situation where you are right now and feeling like there's no hope. Because the sun will shine and you will be okay. The sun will shine. Listen, God is trying to lead you to greener pastures. You don't want that for yourself? A land overflowing with milk and honey? You're deserving of that. Don't you want that? Don't you want everything that you've been praying to him for? Even if it's just get off the monetary gains. Get off the things of that are tangible. Do you understand what I'm saying? Peace, inner peace. I keep trying to tell you, a lot of you guys, I had a conversation the other day and also today, circling back around, when you see someone living in riches and successes in their life, you don't even understand that these people are normal just like us. They hide what they're going through. They hide how they truly feel. They hide that void that's deep down dwelling within them that they're trying to feel, but they don't understand that once they back away from these things and they choose to give their life unto God, that there's a greater sense of fulfillment that they will receive, that he will give them, that they weren't able to find trying to attain this on their own. A lot of people ain't gonna show you when they lacking. They ain't gonna show you when they struggling. And they're not supposed to. Just like I tell you, never let nobody see you sweat. But at the same time, you have to understand that where you are right now, you're asking him for riches and all this stuff. You understand when you get there, you may feel like it's not even enough. Because the devil wants you to be a slave to the dollar. He wants you to be trapped in your mind and thinking that you have to do all this to make money. It take money to live. It take this and take this and take that. But see, the fulfillment comes when you can lose all that and not have that. And be poor when it comes to things of the world. But you're rich in spirit. You're rich inwardly, because the person that I can respect, a person that is truly rich and successful, is a person who can walk throughout life, hold their head up high, and know that they may not have $15 million. They may not even have $1,000 in the bank. But if God called them to come home that day, they'd be at peace. And they'll say, you know what? I've done everything that I set out to do. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about fame. It wasn't about success. It was about finding myself and getting on my purpose and being able to contribute back to someone else's life, being able to give back in some type of capacity, being able to have that fulfillment, that self-fulfillment within myself, that I know and I found myself for who I truly was. I went out being a real one and not being fake and not giving in to things of the world. I found myself. I found who I was. I found what I was supposed to be doing, and I did it. I can go knowing that I did what I was supposed to do. Not feeling like, because at the end of the day, you can't bring that money with you. You can't bring that fame and that fortune, whatever it is that you're asking for right now. God is going to give it to you, but he's trying to get you to see the bigger picture outside of that, to find yourself. And that anything else that he brings is a plus, it's a bonus. It ain't something that you was living for. It ain't something that you was trying to die for. It ain't something that you was willing to sell your soul for. Because what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? You have to step back from whatever it is that you're thinking right now. And you have to let go in order to let God. Because the sun will shine and you will be okay. That's what you tell the storm. You told the storm, devil, you won't defeat me. You won't have no power over me. 'Cause I will be okay. You told the storm. You gonna get up every day. You ain't gonna let nobody see you sweat. You gonna keep working your situation. You gonna take that leap of faith. You gonna let go to let God. You're gonna trust in him that he knows what's best for you. And he's gonna get you to where you need to be in your life. You told the storm. You told the storm that you won't be defeated, that you won't take me out, that you don't have no power over me, that I'm not just gonna roll over and die. I'm not just gonna give in because you told me to. I'm not just going to be suppressed and oppressed because you're trying to keep me down. I'm going to get back up. And I'm going to keep getting up. And I'm going to keep rising to the challenge. And I'm going to keep stepping into what God has for me. And I'm going to step out. And I'm going to take that leap of faith. Because I know I'm going to be okay. The sun will shine, and you will be okay. You're gonna be okay. You just need to back up from whatever it is that you holding on so hard close to your chest because you think that that's the best that God has for you, and it's not. He got bigger and better for you. Didn't I tell you don't get stuck on these levels and thinking that that's all he has for you? You ride that wave till he bring the next one, and you ride that one till he bring the next one, but you don't get stuck. You don't stay complacent. We don't do that over here. Not on this journey. Do you think that that's all you're deserving of? That job? That man? That situation? Do you not think that he has better for you because he do? Do you not want that for yourself? Because I think that you should. Do you want me to tell you how you get it? You let go and you let God, and you take that leap of faith. Because the sun will shine, and you gonna be okay, baby. That's what you tell the storm. But you don't give in and you don't stay there. I'm gonna give you time because it's not gonna happen overnight. But how long are you gonna keep delaying yourself? Because you're the one who's delaying yourself. God's standing right there waiting to get it to you. You got to leave something behind. And you have to step away and let go of something that you holding on close to your chest because you think that that's the best that he has for you. And he's trying to give you the next best thing. He's, hello? That ain't, I got something else for you. When you gonna let that go? You got to get out of this stuck, closed-minded way of thinking. Elevate your mind and find yourself. Because whatever it is that you're asking God for, he already has it right there waiting for you. This is why he's telling you not to fear and don't be dismayed. For he is with you. He will strengthen you. He will help you. He will guide you. And he will uplift you with his righteous right hand. Every time that you think you're not worthy to be in these situations, you're not worthy and you don't have what it takes, stop selling yourself short. Stop talking yourself out of the blessings that he already put your name and set aside for you. That blessing already has your name written on it. You couldn't tell God you didn't want the blessing. Even if you did, he already has it for you. Believe in yourself because you are worthy. Trust in yourself because that's what God needs you to do so that you will step into what he has for you. Think about it. And when you do, don't take no more than a couple days. Circle back around to him and let him know, God, I'm ready. And I promise you, you're going to see a change and a shift in your life. But until next time, stay prayed up and be blessed. And understand that if you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need love, you got it in me. If you need inspiration, motivation, life example, you already know you got it in me. I'm your friend. I'm your sister. I'm your confidant. I come with that real. I don't come with that fake. You already know I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Okay? I tell you all the time, keep reaching and bringing others to the JC gang. And those of whom you know need to hear these messages. People whom you know need this inspiration and this motivation. There's a whole lot of people out there who are suffering and trapped in their mind. You are fulfilling and doing the Lord's work by getting these messages out there and bringing more people to the JC gang. So keep reaching, keep teaching, okay? We're going to ride together. We're going to slide together. JC gang for life. Until next time, stay prayed up and be blessed and never let nobody see you sweat. I love y'all.